The Highgate Cemetery Vampire, London's real-life horror mystery. A vampire lurking in a London graveyard. It sounds like something out of a horror movie, but in the late 1960s and early 1970s, dozens of witnesses claimed to have seen something terrifying in Highgate Cemetery. A tall, dark figure with glowing red eyes, an eerie presence that sent chills down their spines. Some even reported strange, unexplainable cold spots, as if something, or someone, was watching them. Highgate Cemetery, built in 1839, was meant to be a grand resting place for London's elite. But over time, it fell into decay. By the 1960s, it was overgrown, abandoned, and eerily silent. It had all the ingredients of a classic horror story. Then, reports of strange occurrences began to surface. Unexplained shadows, ghostly whispers, and most disturbing of all, dead animals found completely drained of blood. The legend exploded when two men became obsessed with uncovering the truth. David Farrant, a paranormal investigator, was drawn in by letters from terrified locals. He spent nights in the cemetery, claiming to have witnessed a tall, shadowy entity with hypnotic red eyes. But then came Sean Manchester, a self-proclaimed vampire hunter who took things even further. He declared that this was no ghost. It was a real vampire, an undead nobleman from centuries past, buried in a hidden tomb within Highgate. Tensions between Farrant and Manchester grew, and soon their rivalry turned into something out of a gothic horror novel. While Farrant conducted occult investigations, Manchester vowed to hunt and kill the creature. Then, in 1970, mass hysteria took hold. A full-blown vampire hunt broke out, with mobs of locals storming the cemetery in the dead of night, some even breaking into tombs and desecrating graves in a desperate attempt to destroy the so-called vampire. The chaos got so out of hand that police had to intervene. Farrant was arrested for trespassing and later faced charges for desecrating a grave, though he denied any wrongdoing. Meanwhile, Manchester claimed he tracked the vampire to its final resting place, performed an exorcism, and destroyed it, but he never revealed the exact location. So what really happened at Highgate Cemetery? Was it a supernatural entity? A vampire? A case of mass hysteria? Or just two men fueling a mystery for their own personal battles? Decades later, the truth remains buried in the shadows. But one thing is for sure, Highgate Cemetery will always be one of the most chilling places in the world. What do you think? Was there really a vampire in Highgate Cemetery, or was it all just hysteria? Let me know in the comments and follow for more terrifying mysteries.